Good day, collectors. We have an interesting review lined up today, and this is coming straight from Scaling Drive Diecast. So today we are going to review the 2010 Toyota Tundra, which is a part of Silver Series by Hot Wheels, launched in 2025 only. And this particular set is called the Toyota set only because it has got all Toyota vehicles, trucks to be more precise. So this is a knackered card. I have the complete set in pristine condition, but few I got at a lower price. Some damaged cards, this and this one. Yep. So let's get cracking with this review. First of all, this wheel design, this new wheel design totally blew me away. Mattel is coming up with some really radical wheel designs nowadays, and this is for the mainline Hot Wheels, I would say. A little dust over there. Yeah, mainline Hot Wheels, not as much as premium. I don't feel they have innovated that much in the premium lineup as much as they have innovated in the main lines. And this has been happening, I think, post COVID, and they have been really smashing it with the wheel designs and all, for which I think I'll have to make another video. So this one really struck me. And after the Land Cruiser 80, that also has a really crazy wheel design, this one gives it a real chrome look, and this one looks premium. This particular set is sort of termed as a semi-premium set because it's priced more than, in India it is 299, like a mainline Hot Wheels is 179. So it's priced more than a mainline, but it's priced lower than a premium, which is around, ranges between 549 upwards. So this is a semi-premium set, which is fine for the price. It's a great looking vehicle. Let me just lighting. Oops, I switched it off. Yeah. So the card art really represents the off-road version of this vehicle with a lift kit and all. For as you can see, sand dunes in the background for dune bashing, with front sump guard and exposed suspension parts. Yep. And I don't know if this is based on a real wheel design, but it looks really good with some really heavy treaded tires. Yeah, very big blocks, big tread blocks to be precise. Yeah, nice cart art, but since this is a knackered packaging, it isn't looking that great, and it says Toyota at the back. So let's start and unbox this. Okay, that's a clean rip. I have managed to again turn off the light. Okay, I'll keep the packaging on the side. Yep, you can see on the background there's some interesting cars over there. I'll come to them later. So coming to this 2010 Toyota Tundra. Okay, getting a feel of the car. Okay, something about this vehicle, this series actually. In the Toyota lineup, this is a full-size pickup. This is a twin cab pickup, as you can see here. Full-size pickup, which is one size above the Tacoma. Yeah. Oops, I'm just fumbling it. So you can see, although it has got a lifted suspension. Even this is lifted, but this is more lifted and bigger tires. But you can get an idea. So this is a full-size pickup, although I'll show you how this is still not full size. Hot Wheels usually makes these trucks look big with a jacked up suspension and huge tires, all of which is fine, absolutely fine for the main lines. but I'll show you. So this is a full-size pickup as compared to the Tacoma, yeah, which is a mid-size, classified as a mid-size pickup. And this Tundra competes with the Ford F-150, Nissan Titan. I have them in the background. I'll compare them to give you an idea. And more about this Tundra, this has been in production since 1999, so just before the turn of the century. And this particular one is a 2010 edition, so this is a second generation of the pickup truck, which has been hugely popular as a workman's truck, and it was difficult to crack the American market, which was dominated by the likes of F-150s and Silverados and Dodge Ram. But Toyota cracked the market with their reliability, design, and toughness in off-road conditions, which has been proven by their other vehicles like the Land Cruiser. This is a, I think, 60s version of the Land Cruiser, 60s or 70s, which cemented Toyota's name in off-roading and reliability. Yeah, reliability is the most important thing for Toyota. Yeah, reliability and quality. Just to get some more light, this black color is not catching the light like I want to. I have to mention that this has been designed by Jun Mai, famous Hot Wheels designer, who runs Kaido House as well, and now is designing cars for Kaido House under Mini GT, I believe, or maybe independently. So there's some Hot Wheels also with the Kaido House livery. I'll talk about them some other day. So Jun Mai is one of the greatest designers, car designers, and for Mattel, and his tie-up with Mini GT is paying off rich dividends there as well. So coming back to this Hot Wheels, this jacked up Toyota Tundra. So I'll start with the wheels this time, because this is the most unique thing in this vehicle. Most unique thing about these new wheel designs by Hot Wheels. And in Hot Wheels lingo, these are called the ORST, or off-road steelies, and they look great. The chrome looks quite good, although it's plastic, but this gives it a real premium touch. This is like a hub and spoke design for a four-wheel drive vehicle, and really suits it. And plus the tires have Hot Wheels lettering on them. That's also a new thing, I believe. I don't think I have any other casting before this with the tire lettering in the mainline release. Okay, yeah. So as I was telling, this is part of the 5-piece Toyota set. This is one of 5. 2 of 5 is this one, the 2020 Tacoma in lime green color. Oops, I'm dropping it. 3 of 5 is this 70s, I think, Land Cruiser pickup. Single cab. This is also twin cab. And 4 of 5 is the Land Cruiser 80, which I don't have currently. I have the full set, but I can't find another one to open up. Land Cruiser 80, that also has a nice wheel design. And the 5th one is a Toyota off-road truck, not this particular one, but that one is in silver color, but somehow I could only find this one. But in a way, I came up with a color theme. You can see it's either black, green, or shades of red. So We'll be dealing with three colors today mainly. So coming back to the Tundra, looking at the side profile, yeah, these huge wheel arches give it a really butch look. Yeah, and there's some design in this black plastic piece. The construction is also interesting. This side sill and wheel arches are part of the black interior, which also makes up the bed, I think. Yeah, and the base is chrome, which lends the front grille, the bumper, and the rear bumper as well. Okay, and the top part is black metal painted black. Yeah, so really interesting construction they are doing. So they have given it some definition on the wheel arch with the rivet look, and you can see some tail lights and headlights also from the side profile, plus there's a door handle, and the window piece is light smoked. Yeah, light smoke tint with the sunroof also and light bar. Okay, and then there's some white or I think silver stripes on the side with the Toyota lettering. Same on the other side, but I don't see the fuel lid. Where is the fuel lid? Okay, maybe they missed it or some other side. So both sides are similar. There's metal side view mirrors, which is another nice detail, and this chrome base like gives a look of the side step as well, although it doesn't protrude out that much. But yeah, nice design, nicely done, very good execution by Junimai. I love it. Coming to the front, as I said, this grille and bumper piece is part of the chrome base, which looks nice, and the Toyota logo is also embossed inside, which is great. No chances of misprinting or anything. It's already there, casting in this plastic piece. And you can see their headlight tampos, which are also nice. There's some details to it, and orange for the side marker lights as well, plus these recesses for the fog lamps, as you can see in the card art, the fog lamps. Yeah. Maybe if you have a fluorescent yellow pen, you can paint it, which I do sometimes. Okay, nice butch look from the front, and this part looks weird, but then that's where they've like sort of given the look of a differential, front and rear differentials. Oh, front and rear axles with differentials here and here for the four-wheel drive system, I believe. I think this has limited slip differential and all the off-roading gear. The base is fairly detailed with some protection cover look over here, although base of a real car is not chrome ever. But okay, this one is first came out in 2012, I believe, and copyright date is 2011 for this particular casting. Okay, coming back to the front, there are no wiper details, but you have these focus lights, or you can say extra set of light bars on the roof, which is part of the plastic interior. Yep, it's not just a single piece. Yeah, they've given it something, made it thicker, and it looks quite realistic. Yeah, nicely done. And the sunroof kind of look has some ridges as well. I don't know if this kind of vehicle has a sunroof, or maybe in order to save weight, which Mattel needs to do for these mainline castings, so that they can be priced at a certain price point. And maybe this is to represent a steel roof, ribbed steel roof, because I haven't seen these ribs on a sunroof ever. So anyways, so yeah, nice little design. On this side it's exactly the same, but yeah, I don't know why I can't figure out the fuel lid or gas cap in American lingo. Okay, and coming to the rear, or you can say the rear 3/4, they're marking for the tampers for the tail light, brake light and reverse light. It's missing a little on the hair on this side. Yeah, a little bit of a QC issue, but yeah, that's fine. I can complete it with a white paint pen. Anyways, coming back to the deck lid, it says Toyota Tundra. Yeah, nicely done, and you can see the deck lid handle over there, and the bed, the pickup is black, which is good. Sometimes it's some other color and it looks odd. And the bumpers are part of the base, again chrome. So nice little vehicle which really shines with these new sets of wheels. Yeah, as I was saying, this is one size, this is a full size pickup, bigger than this its counterpart, the Tacoma, but its competition is the Ford F-150 and the Nissan Titan. Okay, so if we compare it with the F-150 from Hot Wheels, which is not the best casting in terms of width, I would say. It's not very wide. You see, it's quite narrow. Lengthwise, it looks fine. Like if you can compare these two, they look fine. But width is quite narrow. So sometimes, yeah, they have to make compromises somewhere. But so the competition for this is this and the Nissan Titan. Hot Wheels makes fairly realistic cars and close to 1:64 scale. But for these trucks, their size runs a little small. I'll show you. This one is a 2015 F-150. So this is a slightly newer model, Ford F-150 by Greenlight. So if we compare this is again twin cab kind of setup, or 1.5 as you see, and you can see this is a longer bed slightly, and the size is generally a little, let me adjust. The size is generally a bit smaller, so they jack up as I said. So but the width wise I think it looks fine. Yeah, material has done well width wise, it looks fine. And if you compare it with the Nissan Titan, it looks a little dusty, I don't know why. Maybe this window is a little foggy. Yeah, this is a 2018 Nissan Titan XT Pro 4X. So I don't know if it is a regular Nissan Titan or a larger version, but just to compare this Greenlight version, this one is again, it has a, it's definitely bigger. The bed size is bigger actually. So maybe you can say Hot Wheels is realistic to this part, and then the bed size is smaller. Although I believe this Nissan Titan is not a regular size, this is a slightly bigger version. But to get you an idea, yeah, width wise it's fine. It's fine. It's the bed department where it changes. Although I don't know if you compare it bumper to bumper, then you say, yeah, the body also is not as, yeah, body is slightly shorter and bed is also a little more shorter. So yeah, okay. Oops, this car parked in the handicap section. No, that's not good. Yep. So talking about the engine, mostly sold in the US, so it starts with V6s and goes up to V8, I believe, V8 engine, and choice of manual and automatic transmission, off-road hardware, a lot of options to add on. Interior looks fairly decent, although since it's black I can't make out much. The floor is chrome look, which is odd, but again then they have to save on metal. Yeah, plus yeah, the steering wheel dashboard is also, you can see the top part is better than I think any mainline casting, but maybe Tacoma, actually you can't make out much. Oh, the steering wheel in this is nicer. Okay, this is also slightly that same Toyota set, so slightly premium. Yes, steering wheel is nicely done in this one actually. Yeah. So looking at from this side, yeah. So really nice design. I like the how they have used the metal, plastic, and this chrome plastic base, and especially the wheel rims. It's a really nice casting. I'm now excited about the Land Rover 80, Land Cruiser, sorry, Land Cruiser 80, which is part of this Toyota set only, which I believe is the third vehicle in this set. I would love to review it, but I can't find the casting, the card which I need to open. So let me know how you like the review of this Hot Wheels 2010 Toyota Tundra, which is part of the Silver series, and this set is called Toyota set only. Yeah, let me know how you like the review. I'll be back with another review, maybe of the Toyota set, or maybe I need to do one session about these new set of wheels that Mattel is coming out with, which is really making collectors like me go crazy. Yeah, so yep, so let me know how you like my review. Please do what is to be done, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, and I'll be back with some more interesting reviews. Cheers from Scaling Drive Diecast.